Modern men are soft, entitled, and weak. They're more concerned with their feelings than their actions. They blame the world for their problems instead of taking responsibility. They're addicted to instant gratification and can't delay pleasure. They're more focused on being liked than being respected. The result? A generation of men who can't lead, can't provide, and can't protect. It's time to acknowledge the problem and take a different approach. It's time to forge an unstoppable mind. The principles you're about to learn will help you forge an unstoppable mind. They're not meant to make you feel good, but to make you stronger. To develop a stronger mindset, you need to adopt principles that will help you overcome obstacles, stay focused, and achieve your goal. These principles will challenge your current mindset, make you uncomfortable, and force you to confront your weaknesses. But if you're willing to put in the work, you'll develop a mindset that will help you overcome any challenge. So let's get started on the journey to forge an unstoppable mind. Discipline is the backbone of a strong mindset. Without it, you're a slave to your desires. Desire is a weak man's excuse for not taking control of his life. It's a never-ending cycle of want, without ever taking action. A man with discipline, on the other hand, is a force to be reckoned with. He sets goals, creates a plan, and executes it no matter how hard it gets. So, the next time you catch yourself saying, "I want," replace it with, "I will." Because, let's be honest, wants are for the weak, but wills are for the strong. Feelings are like weather, they're constantly changing. But reality is like a mountain, it's solid and unshakable. Most men get stuck in their emotions, letting feelings dictate their decisions. But a strong mind focuses on reality, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Stop making excuses and start making adjustments. Face the hard truths, even if they hurt. Remember, reality is what it is, and it's up to you to adapt. So focus on the facts, not your feelings. Forge an unstoppable mind, one reality, check at a time. You're not stuck, you're just lazy. Excuses are like crutches. They might make you feel better, but they won't get you where you want to go. The truth is, most people value comfort over accomplishment. They'd rather whine about their circumstances than put in the effort to change them. But you're not most people. You're a warrior. You know that success demands sweat, tears, and sacrifice. So, stop making excuses and start making progress. The only way to get what you want is to put in the effort. No excuses, no whining, no blaming. Just you, your willpower, and the results you're willing to fight for. Distractions are the enemies of productivity. In today's world, it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, email, and text notifications. But if you want to achieve your goals, you need to maintain laser-like focus. Eliminate distractions by setting clear priorities, creating a schedule, and sticking to it. Remember, every minute wasted on trivial pursuits is a minute stolen from your greatness. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and you'll be unstoppable. You're not a victim, you're a volunteer. When you blame others or circumstances for your failures, you're giving away your power. Take responsibility for your life, your choices, and your mistakes. No more excuses, no more blaming your parents, teachers, or the government. You are the captain of your ship, and it's time to take the wheel. Own up to your mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Don't let blame hold you back from achieving greatness. You're in control, so take responsibility and make it happen. Most men are living in a state of self-delusion, pretending to be someone they're not. They're afraid to confront their weaknesses, flaws, and biases. But self-awareness is the key to breaking free from the chains of ignorance. It takes courage to acknowledge your own shortcomings, but it's the only way to grow. When you're aware of your own flaws, you can start working on them. You'll stop making excuses, stop lying to yourself, and start making real progress. Self-awareness is the first step towards self-improvement. So stop pretending to be perfect and face the truth about yourself. You're holding back because you're afraid of what others might think or say. You're prioritizing comfort over courage, and that's a recipe for mediocrity. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. It's time to confront your fears and take the road less traveled. The comfort zone is a prison, and it's time to break free. Remember, the greatest rewards often require the greatest risks. So, what's it going to be? Comfort or courage? Avoidance is a disease that's destroying modern men. It's the habit of dodging difficult conversations, skipping hard decisions, and evading uncomfortable situations. But avoidance is not a solution, it's a problem. A real man confronts his fears, faces his problems head on, and tackles challenges with courage. Confrontation is not about being aggressive or violent, it's about being honest and direct. So stop running from your problems and confront them. Remember, the only way to get stronger is to face your weaknesses. Stop reacting to circumstances and start focusing on results. Men with an unstoppable mind don't get caught up in emotional reactions. They focus on what needs to be done to achieve their goals. Reactions are for the weak. Results are for the strong. So, the next time you feel like reacting to a situation, remember that your goal is to achieve a specific outcome, not to indulge in emotional outbursts. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and get the job done. Quitting is easy. Anyone can do it. But winners don't quit. They persevere. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure and keep moving forward. It's the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who give up. When you choose resilience over quitting, you develop a mindset that refuses to be defeated. You'll face setbacks, but you'll learn to overcome them. You'll be tested, but you'll pass. And when you finally reach your goal, you'll realize that it was all worth it. So, don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. And never, ever quit. You've been lied to. You've been told that everyone gets a trophy, that feelings matter more than facts, and that you're a winner just for showing up. But the truth is, most people are losers. They're stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, afraid to face the harsh realities of life. Ruthless honesty is the antidote to this poison. It's the ability to call a spade, to confront the brutal facts, and to take action accordingly. Don't waste your time with empty platitudes and feel good nonsense. Focus on the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. The strongest minds are built on the foundation of brutal honesty. Analysis paralysis is a real thing, and it's killing your progress. When you overthink, you procrastinate, and procrastination breeds mediocrity. The truth is, you'll never have all the answers, and waiting for the perfect moment is just an excuse. Action is what creates momentum, and momentum is what drives results. Stop analyzing and start doing. The more you act, the more you'll learn, and the faster you'll achieve your goals. So, which one are you? A thinker or a doer? You can't build mental toughness if you're too busy coddling your emotions. Sensitivity is a weakness, not a strength. It's a sign of emotional fragility, not emotional intelligence. Real men don't indulge in feelings. They focus on facts. They don't waste time on emotional drama. They take action. You can't be strong if you're constantly worried about hurting someone's feelings or getting hurt yourself. It's time to toughen up, boy. Develop a spine, not a sensitive soul. Clarity is the enemy of confusion. In a world filled with noise and distractions, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos. But a strong mind demands clarity. It's the ability to cut through the B's, to see things for what they are, and to make decisions with precision. Clarity is what separates the winners from the losers. It's the difference between being stuck in mediocrity and achieving greatness. So, choose clarity over confusion. Seek out the truth, no matter how hard it may be. And remember, a clear mind is an unstoppable force. Procrastination is a curse that holds men back from achieving their goals. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of laziness and excuses, but a man with a purpose is unstoppable. You must have a clear direction and vision for your life and be willing to take massive action towards it. Don't let procrastination steal your potential. Focus on making progress, not perfection. Purpose gives you direction, motivation, and drive. So, what's your purpose? What drives you? What gets you out of bed in the morning? Grit is what separates the winners from the quitters. In today's society, people are conditioned to give up at the first sign of resistance. But not you. You must develop a mindset that's willing to push through pain, sweat, and tears. Grit is about persisting when others would rather quit. It's about being uncomfortable but doing it anyway. It's about being willing to lose but still showing up. Don't be a quitter. Develop grit. Forgive yourself for past failures. And get back to work. Authenticity is a rare trait in today's world of fake smiles and superficial relationships. Most people are too afraid to be themselves, opting instead for a rehearsed persona that's acceptable to the crowd. But real men don't pretend to be someone they're not. They're unapologetically themselves, even if that means being unpopular or outcast. Authenticity takes courage, but it's the only way to build genuine connections and earn respect. So, stop pretending and be real. The world needs more authenticity and less pretense. You can't build a strong mind if you're consumed by selfish desires. True strength requires sacrifice. It requires putting the needs of others before your own. The most powerful men in history were not selfish. They were selfless. They put the greater good above their own interests. When you sacrifice for others, you build character. You build strength. So, Stop thinking about what you can get and start thinking about what you can give. Sacrifice your time, your energy, and your resources for the people who matter. That's how you forge an unstoppable mind. You can't build an unstoppable mind without a strong foundation of knowledge. Education is key to overcoming ignorance and making informed decisions. But I'm not talking about sitting in a classroom or reading self-help books. I'm talking about seeking out mentors, reading books from people who have achieved greatness, and learning from your own experiences. Stop relying on others to spoon feed you information and take ownership of your education. The more you know, the more you'll realize how little you know. And that's when the real learning begins. You can't rely on others to get the job done. In today's society, we're taught to rely on others, to ask for help, and to seek validation. But self-reliance is the key to true freedom. When you rely on yourself, you build confidence, independence, and a sense of self-worth. You don't need anyone's permission to take control of your life. Start making decisions, taking action, and solving problems on your own. Forge an unstoppable mind by choosing self-reliance over dependency. You now possess the 20 bulletproof principles to forge an unstoppable mind. Remember, a strong mindset is not built overnight, but with persistence, patience, and practice, you'll be unstoppable. Don't just read these principles, live them. Discipline yourself, focus on reality, take responsibility, and cultivate self-awareness. Forge an unstoppable mind and conquer life on your own terms. The choice is yours, but the reward is worth it. Be unbreakable.